Camp Out. Today we're talking to incredible duos who are not only, they have heart, but they've got each other's backs. And how good does that feel when somebody has your back? Well, they are living proof that we are stronger together. And we've all heard the phrase, a dog is a man's best friend. We should say a dog is a person's best friend. And that phrase certainly rings true for our next guest. Just 6 years ago, Revel adopted a 10-week-old pit bull puppy named Monroe. Tyler says their bond became like no other he'd experienced. But a little over a month and a half ago, that bond became life-saving for Tyler in a way he never could have imagined. Take a look.
It was a Sunday I'll never forget. It started off like any other Sunday. I was taking my best friend Monroe, a 6-year-old pit, on a walk, and we went back home to get settled in and watch some football. I must have fallen asleep because I woke up to Monroe whining and nudging, trying to wake me up. I remember opening my eyes and seeing the bathroom across the hall engulfed in flames. I couldn't see anything else because the entire house was filling up with black smoke. I remember hearing the cracking and popping of the windows and feeling the intensity of the heat. I knew in that moment that my house was on fire and that Monroe was trying to save us.
The cause of the fire has been classified as undetermined, but TamFam, not only did Tyler and Monroe make it out of that blazing fire, but they're both here. Let's bring out Tyler and his best friend, Monroe. Come on out. Oh, look how cute you are. Look at, oh my God, that strut. Hi, welcome. Hi, Pop.
Hi.
Mwah. Hi. Oh, well, stretch it on out like you own the set.
Come on.
Oh. Look, I mean, this pup is, first of all, you are as cute as can be. Okay, somebody loves the camera. I mean, obviously, our hearts just go out when we saw that picture. It's one thing to hear that someone was saved from a fire. It's another to actually see that. The intensity, take us in that house that day.
When I woke up, she was nudging me in the face and whining and crying. And when I woke up, the entire bathroom across from our bedroom was on fire and part of the bedroom. And so I knew all I could think is we have to get out now. We have to leave. That's all that was going through my head is we have to get out.
When you heard Monroe making that sound, I mean, because my dog wakes up, so I'm like, okay, I know you're hungry. Sit down, sit down. What made you know that it wasn't just, I want some attention here?
She seemed really nervous and concerned. It was the sound of her crying. It was very, it wasn't a normal whimpering or crying. It sounded very concerning. She was very scared. And as soon as I looked up, I could tell that there was black smoke coming into the room.
Was it the heat intensity extreme?
There was actually windows popping and cracking as I was waking up. And so I knew the fire was already in the house. And when I opened the door to the bedroom, the entire house was covered in thick black smoke, so I couldn't really see.
You had another pet in the home, a cat?
I did. His name was Boo. The firefighters never found him. So we think he might have got out alive because they never found a body.
Oh.
So
this is so traumatic. I mean, you think about how frightening it is, and you're looking for your pets, and you're trying to, I think about when there's a fire, what's the one thing you would grab? And I recommend this for anybody, I just bought me one of those document things that protects from fire and from water, because you don't know. It can happen to any of us, so there you are. And when it sunk into you that Monroe, who had just adjusted to life at the house, was your true hero in this, what was that like?
I'm just so thankful. I feel like I'm just so lucky to have her. She truly is my best friend. I'm just so proud of her. It's a really hard experience to try to describe what it's like. I think I'm still trying to process, I'm just very thankful I had her, I think I may not have woken up if she wasn't there.
When we come back, we have a very special message for this dynamic duo you don't want to miss. Don't go away. Welcome back, TamFam. We're here with dynamic duo Revel and his adorable pet pit bull, Monroe. A little over a month and a half ago, Miss Monroe, as she's called, saved Tyler's life. when they were home and all of their belongings went up in flames in a devastating fire. You know, I have to tell you, because you brought her into your life, you always think, you go through and you look at puppies that you could rescue, you're like, it could have been any dog. It's her.
Yeah.
Because she was meant to be there with you that night.
Yeah, I think so.
Just like an angel.
Yeah. She is definitely my guardian angel. I feel really blessed to have her.
How are you both adjusting?
I'm adjusting okay. She's not doing as well. We are actually living in a little studio apartment right now until we're actually getting ready to close on a house in a couple weeks. So we haven't found a new house.
Yeah.
Hopefully she'll have a new home soon.
She
but
will.
she doesn't like the little studio apartment.
She's a TV star now. You got to get her a bigger house
Right,
here. Right. I love that one of the things that you do now, and that's important to you, is that you want to help erase the stigma that people have surrounded. I am an advocate of that. I've had every breed of dog, and I applaud that, because these beautiful pets, which my brother, and he has 4 children, have all had and rescued.
Oh, uh-huh.
They've been a part of our family for many, many years, and we've rescued them from some rough places to give them a bright future in our homes, and they're our family members. So I applaud that you've brought attention to how loving they are when raised properly, like any pet.
They're huge babies.
Yeah.
I really just want people to know it's not the breed, it's the owner.
Yeah.
You know, they don't
Yeah.
they don't
I
become
agree.
that way. They don't become that way on their own. You know?
They're not, and you know, I'll tell you what, we admire what you're doing to help erase the stigma. And we know that Tia Torres, the star of the hugely popular Animal Planet show, Pit Bulls and Parolees, is a fan. And take a look.
Hey, Tyler and Monroe. So I heard that you are both quite the dynamic duo, and I wanted to take some time out to send you both lots of love and to say that we are very thankful that both of you made it out safely. Here at Villalobos Rescue Center, we are very grateful to have yet another ally in our corner who is out there trying to change the perception of the pit bull.
Wow. Wow. Hi, sweetness. Oh, how are you? You like my perfume?
Come
You're
here,
a TV
sweetheart.
star. Well, she is a doll, and we hope that you have a new home. Look at this one. A new home and a bright future. Thank you for
Thank you.
sharing your story, and we're so happy that you're here with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Tia,
Tamron.
thank you as well. Tyler and Monroe, thank you for being here.